Hello, everyone. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
Today, we're going to talk about whether or not Caitlin Clark is a legitimate MVP candidate in the WNBA. Welcome to Mark and Rob's Sports Showdown. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next videos. Now, I know haters would think this is a ridiculous take, but I don't care what haters think because they're delusional. They way underestimate Caitlin Clark. Now, I know some super Clark fans, Rob calls them Clarksies, overrate Caitlin Clark, but haters underrate her more than the super Clark fans overrate her. So, Rob, I think right now she's one of the top 10 players in the league, and she's the best point guard and the best floor general, and she makes her teammates better than anyone else in the league. So I can see the argument. What do you think?
She's definitely one of the top 10. She's a leading candidate, or I think right now, the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year. So obviously, she should be definitely in the top 10. Mm-hmm. And with her passing, and she's improving on her defense, she's improved all through the year. And she's building up the team, the Fever, to be, they're playing a lot with a lot more hustle. You may think that's the coach's thing, but it's definitely Caitlin Clark's influence on the team.
Right. I've seen several YouTubers actually argue for this already, and they weren't all white YouTubers. There was a mix. And I'm not sure, because for an MVP candidate, just so you know, I think you have to be top 5 consideration, because that's the way the voting is. You can vote for, it's different than Rookie of the Year, which is only 3, 2, 1. An MVP candidate, it's top 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last year, it was almost a 3-way tie between Breanna Stewart, who won, Alyssa Thomas, and A'ja Wilson. Nafise Collier came in 4th, a distance 4th, and then there was a distance 5th. But this year, I don't know who's going to win, but A'ja Wilson is the favorite. There's still a lot of games left to be played. Mm-hmm. So she could be a candidate realistically and just be like, fifth most likely person you would want to vote for. So we're not saying she should win the MVP. We're just saying candidate, which means top 5. So I think she's in the ballpark, but given their record right now, they have to win more games, Rob, I think, to be up there.
Yeah, they have to win more games and make the playoffs.
Yeah, if they don't make the playoffs, Rob, I don't think you can seriously consider give them any votes.
No.
But if they come in like 7th place, which is a likely possibility, I think you can consider that. That especially since last year they didn't make the playoffs, so it's an improvement from the year before. And MVP voting, of course, is how many wins that person give their team. Mm-hmm. And I would say without Caitlin Clark right now, this team would be struggling big time. Yeah. Big time. I can't, who knows how many wins they'd have without her, but not very many.
Right. No, she definitely has. The team has rallied. Finally, the team has rallied around her despite, they're winning despite a horrible coach, which is also a great effort to do that too. So,
Rob, and I don't want to have to repeat these things all the time, but she's has obstacles that other people have not had. A'ja Wilson hasn't been double teamed the entire year like Caitlin Clark, for instance, or any other players. In fact, she's been double teamed more than twice as much as anybody else in the league. From the very beginning, she's got the best defender on her every time. And, she's had a lot of bad calls from refs, which can throw you off mentally, can get you in foul trouble. She has a completely incompetent coach who wanted to run an offense that was not conducive to her style and conducive to her playing her best. She's had teammates who dropped the ball, teammates who don't want to pass her the ball. Mm-hmm. And, she hasn't had a break. She went straight in from college season because the other MVP candidates didn't, because they weren't rookies. So she's had a lot of obstacles, let's say. People say, they're making excuses. Now I'm giving you reasons why her numbers wouldn't be better, why her team wouldn't have a better record, and why she wouldn't be more of a candidate. So I'm not saying she should be in the top 5 as an MVP candidate, but I can see the argument, Rob.
Right. And also, and like I said, you mentioned one of the outside aspects is mentally. She's been from day one. She's been killed by or hated by people for no reason. All this pressure that she's had on her. Besides that, on the court, it's also off the court, which is definitely like one of our people who commented to her can be detrimental to her as far as playing the game. That does bother you. I mean, it'll bother you.
Yeah, Rob, she puts up a good front, but I think she's tired mentally.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's why her shooting percentage is not as high as it is. And I think, her coach now is playing her like 38 minutes a game, and they're playing a up tempo offense. And I think her legs get tired, so her shooting percentage would be higher. But that's just my take on that, because I know she can shoot at a higher percentage than she's shooting right now. We all know she can hit the 3-point shot. And she can hit the logo threes, because she did it in college for 4 years.
Yeah. So this past game, though, I think she finally figured that out when in the third quarter, where she couldn't hit a three. She finally started to go to the mid-range game, like 11-foot shot, a 5-foot shot, and that helps, which she can make. So she's kind of adjusting, which is good.
Yeah, Rob. So let us know what you think. Do you think she's a legitimate MVP candidate? Do you think she's a top 10 player? Do you think that the people who are arguing this are delusional? And she's not. I heard one person say she's not in the top 15. I heard another person said she shouldn't even be an all-star, which means she's not in the top 24. Of course, you know what all the other haters say. She's average, she sucks, and all that stuff.
One-trick pony.
One-trick pony. That's all delusional stuff that we've
Yeah.
covered before. But yeah, I wouldn't vote for her for MVP, obviously, but
No.
I certainly think saying she's a candidate is not delusional. Let's put it that way. Like I said, I have her in the top 10. So if she continues to improve and they continue to win, you can convince me she should be a candidate.
Right.
And you
Exactly.
can convince me, since I think she's the best point guard in the league and the best floor general, that at the end of the year, she should be first team All-Pro. I mean, not right now, maybe, but since I have her in the top 10, all she's got to do is slide into the top 5 in the next 18 games if her numbers go up. And if you're a first team All-Pro, that's an MVP candidate.
Yep. Rookie of the year. Top 10 rookie of the year. You're definitely in there.
She should be rookie of the year right now. But again, there's a lot of games left. So we'll see. So let us know what you think about that theory. I think it's 100% clear, but I don't think it's delusional either. That's my take. So in the comments down below, intelligent, non-insulting comments. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free. No credit check, no credit card. Even Rob subscribed.
Yeah, even I did.
He even figured out how to do it. He's
I
not good with computers. Stop it.
I even hit the like button too.
Anyways, we got a live show tonight. Rob's going to be there. And it's 6 to 8 Eastern time every Monday, except for major holidays. And except for the 2 weeks during the Olympics, because we're going to have live shows 2 to 5 p.m. during the day, Eastern time again, because that's prime time in Paris. That's when the marquee events are. And we're also going to do the games for Caitlin Clark, hopefully every one of them to now to the rest of the year. And it's going to be July 10th, which is at noon, surprisingly, on NBA TV. So we'll see you then, and we'll see you in the next video.